you get everything paid and everything, they'll dismiss your case.
Okay.
But you got to make sure everything is paid off. Got it?
Okay. Okay.
If it's dismissed, I don't need to see you.
All right. Yeah.
You got what? What? Are you nervous?
Nah, a little bit. Yeah.
Why? What did we do to you? Did somebody say something to you? Trying to put you out, you're going to be rushing, but you got yourself out because that wasn't going to let it happen that day. And that you were going to get yourself someplace safe. And it's the least I think any of us could do for the service you've given to this country, sir. So I'm glad all of that's done. Okay. I wish you all the best. I'll sign the conditional order dismissal when it comes in. I wish you all of the best. And if I didn't say so before, I really do from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for your service. I get to do what I have to do because people did what you did.
Wow, that's for sure. Yeah. My older brother was here, of course.
Oh.
Arbor House, you're welcome. Arbor House versus Christina Fairley.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Sidney Katz, I'm at plaintiff.
For defendants, pleasure to be in your court as always. For Ms. Fairley.
All right. And Mr. Katz is here. And what are we doing?
Your Honor, I submitted a dismissal on this case. Ms. Fairley's paid off her balance.
That's correct, Your Honor. She's all paid up.
So this case is dismissed?
Yep.
Upon receipt of the court from plaintiff's attorney, Mr. Katz, yes. Thank you.
Case is dismissed. That's without prejudice.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Have a great afternoon.
You do the same. Arbor House versus Sarah Spencer.
Oh, Ron, she's out in the hall with her children. I'll let her know. She was concerned that the court did not know she was out.
I still don't. Okay, you can go get her.
Your Honor, who's the defendant on that one?
Pardon?
That's Arbor House versus.
Is it Spencer? Okay. Let me get Mr. Katz in. Okay, come on now. Hello, what's your name? All right. And Ms. Spencer's here. What are we doing on this case?
Your Honor, I'm trying to find that case. I show. So we were in court last week. I thought that there was a judgment entered in on this case for some reason.
That's what I have. Did you file a motion to set this aside, ma'am?
No, they told me I had court today at 12. You want me to come back? I was in Zoom.
I have information about what case.
This must have been one of those. Mr. Katz, although the notes aren't clear, I had a number of cases today where inadvertently our clerk's office, Judge Barr was handling my first hearing.
Yep.
And they gave our Zoom information.
Yeah.
And so people weren't showing up. They were defaulted and
I was in Zoom.
you were in Zoom, but were you in my Zoom or were you in Judge Barr's Zoom?
The other guy.
The other guy. Okay, I'll let him know. I'll let him know you said that.
Yeah, I didn't know his name. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm gonna not call him Judge Barr anymore. I'm just gonna walk up to him. Hey, other guy.
Sorry.
But when you appeared before, did you appear before Judge Barr?
Yeah, I told him that I had put into for the SCR. I was just waiting to hear back from her.
Okay, so here's what happened. It says a default, but then that's crossed out under his notes. There is note of SCR.
Yeah.
Okay, have you received anything from them yet?
Not at all.
Okay. I'm going to adjourn it out. I'll just treat this like the first hearing. You've done an SCR. I'll adjourn this to June 26, 2026.
2 p.m.
2 p.m.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you,
And
ma'am.
Your Honor, do we want her balance Does she want to know what her balance?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes, counsel.
Oh.
What is her balance?
$5,646. That includes your June rent.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything between now and the 26th that you can pay?
Yes, I'm working. I'm back working now.
Okay, you don't know how much it is?
No, not at the moment. I don't know how much my check is going to be.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
And Mr. Katz, I think the one more here,
Yep.
Harbor Club versus Tunisia Hinton.
Good afternoon again, Your Honor. Sidney Katz, I'm back plaintiff.
Good afternoon.
Mr. Hinton? Hello. Yes. So I have a note on your case that your case is transferred to Friends Indeed for case processing with their funding. Have you heard anything from them, Ms. Hinton?
Julie, I have an SER in as well. I dropped it off at the courts on Tuesday.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I haven't heard back from Friends Indeed yet, but I have to turn in the paperwork. The worker from Hawk called me right before I got on the call, and she just told me to turn in the paperwork to her. I've also talked to MAP as well. Matt at MAP is going to be able to assist me, but not until the 1st of July. So I'm trying to work between those two
So
agencies.
MAP's out of money. Got it. Okay.
Yep.
So what is the claim in this case at this date?
Balance is 2911 2009.
Okay. So that's why she's under the 3. So she's probably in good shape, but we'll have to see. And you say you have an SER that's still pending?
Correct. I turned in the paperwork that they needed, and I dropped that off at the court so you guys would be aware.
Yes,
of where-
yes, ma'am. I do see it.
Okay.
So I will adjourn this to June 26, 2026 at 2 p.m.
Okay,
Okay,
great.
ma'am.
Thank you, Your
All right.
Honor.
Thank
Your
you.
Honor.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Katz.
Have a good day.
That's it.
Have a good weekend.
You too, the same, sir. Recall MDK Investments versus Anthony King.
And again, for the record, Your Honor, Keith Nathanson, P41633, standing in for Sam Jarbo on behalf of the plaintiff, MDK Investments.
All right. And Mr. King is here. And counsel, do you have his balance at 3512?
That was prior to June 1. So the current balance that I'm showing according to the ledger, including June's rent, is 4202 at this point in time.
4202. All right. All right, Mr. King, how were you intending on getting that paid?
I applied for SER. I just haven't heard anything back from him yet.
You applied for an SER. Did you send in the paperwork to the court? Because I don't have that.
I did it online. So I didn't get any paperwork from him yet.
From who? Right, but there's a form that you would have to send into the court, but he wasn't before me, and I don't know what he was told. All right. If there's an SER pending, sir, there's a rental assistance form in your packet. You're past the deadline, but I don't know if you were informed of this at the last hearing. The rental assistance form that's in your packet, you need to
No, I
fill
was
that
not.
out, get that down to the court on Monday.
Okay, I can do that.
I'll adjourn this out to June 26, 2026, 2 p.m.
June
Also
26th
by
at 2
Zoom, Your
p.m.
Honor.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day. Stay safe.
You do the same.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Syed Hussein versus Yola El Ahmad. And Obey El Ahmad.
Don Peterson on behalf of Mr. Hussein.
Obey El Ahmad.
You're Obey. Okay. All right. Where are we on this case?
Well, we have we need, my clients owed some money. And June rent hasn't been paid at $26.50. The water bill, which you ordered him to pay at the last hearing, I wasn't here, of $2,092. My client paid it, but the tenant needs to pay him for it. There's late fees, there's court costs, et cetera, et cetera. It comes to $5,475.
5475.
Your Honor.
All right. What's your position on this, sir?
So me and Mr. Hussein had come to an agreement to set aside those water bills where I would pay them directly, over a span of time. They gave me a September kind of deadline before fees get assessed. He agreed to that. We're back here. I'm willing to pay, obviously, what is owed. Just to kind of try to come to an agreement in this previous week. Couldn't come to that, so now we're.
So how much is the water bill?
It's $2,092, Your Honor, except that my client's paid it. He's looking to be
I heard you. I
Okay,
can hear.
sorry.
2092.
Yes, Your Honor.
So I have 3,383 owing outside of the water bill. Is that right?
My cost. I have to do math, Your Honor. And what did you come up with? I'm sorry.
I came up with. I don't know.
I
Did the math. Oh, 3383.
Yes, Your Honor, that's what I came up with as well.
All right. What did you want to say, sir?
I'm in agreement with the June rent. That's understood. I'm agreeing with the 2092 for the water bill. I just want a little bit more clarification where everything else gets put into that.
Do you have that?
Yes, Your Honor. June late fee is $140. He hasn't paid June rent yet. It's up to $140.
How much is monthly rent?
Pardon me?
$26.50.
Okay, go ahead.
Court costs for last time and this time are $202.
How much?
$202 total for the two court appearances.
How do you get 2 court appearances?
I
was here last time. That was not.
Okay, I know, but you're charging per appearance?
I had to file twice, pay money twice to the court.
You had to do what?
Pay twice for the 2 different court documents. 2 dockets. First one was dismissed because
Okay, and he doesn't owe you for that.
that wasn't the judgment, sir.
What?
The judgment, the court cost.
What's in the judgment?
The court cost the last time.
You issued a prior judgment, Your Honor.
Okay, so if I issued a prior judgment, why are you asking for it on this judgment?
I guess because it hasn't been paid. So like, and the what?
When was that prior judgment?
When was it?
It was March.
March, okay.
It was issued for March 10th. I
I'm
paid.
sorry. Hold on a second. What? Oh, yeah, that was the one. So hold on a second. I don't know why I did not, on that prior case, and I'll get it. My staff just reminded me, I didn't issue the writ because the amount of the judgment had been paid in full.
That was really, he went ahead on the rent, but did not pay the utilities. So he went ahead in the rent, but he did not pay the loss judgment completely.
I don't even know what you're telling me. On that previous case, you filed a writ or for a writ of restitution or an order of eviction.
Right.
I refused to sign it because based upon the affidavit, everything had been paid. So I don't know how I get here today and you're trying to charge something in that other judgment which has been deemed paid.
That case, we did the final tally and it came up to be this amount. We did not went ahead and charge him for any extraordinary amount. We try to be fair as possible.
No, you're not being fair. The writ was filed. I deemed that the writ had the judgment, the previous judgment had been satisfied. I'm now here today and you're trying to charge for something that was on that previous judgment that has been satisfied.
He went ahead and did that.
So you explain to me where fairness comes in that one.
Right. So, okay, the last judgment was $5,691. He paid $6,400, but he went ahead on the, just hang on a second, he went ahead on the rent. So actually, that was not actually $5,691. It's actually $5,691 plus
You
20.
need to go to an accounting school because that's not how it's done.
Right.
That is not how it's done.
I mean, he screwed it up, so.
What?
I
He
mean,
didn't screw anything up. You did. He didn't. You filed a writ saying that the amount that was on the judgment had already been paid. Why are you chewing gum in my courtroom?
I'm sorry. Sorry, Judge, actually it was $5,691 plus 20.
All right, I'm gonna tell you what. You can sit up here and argue math with me all day long. I'll go toe to toe with you. He satisfied the judgment. You can't get the money again. I don't care how you do your accounting. I'm not gonna grant him a judgment today because I can't be clear of what you're charging him.
Well, sir, we know he owns the June rent and he owns he admitted he owes the water bill. He owes the June late fee. If we won't add in the court costs, we will take away everything.
I have questions about all this math at this point.
I mean, we can just,
Yeah, I mean, well, so
in that case, your honor, he owes the March rent too. If your judgment is satisfied and he owes March rent at this point.
How does the judgment was issued in March?
Yes, sir. But
So how does he owe March rent? He's
Because-
upset.
I understand.
Not gonna happen.
And your point,
I'm not going round and round with you two.
No.
You get your numbers together, you can come back to me on the 26th, you can tell me exactly what it is, but I suggest you have it in writing, everything laid out to me, because I don't trust your math, I don't trust your accounting, and I'm not giving you a judgment based upon what you're trying to represent to this court.
but
June 26, 2026 at 2 p.m. Thank you. We'll see you then. You right there from there for me. Usa. Nope, nothing. Just didn't work. I don't know. Okay, we'll try this. Danbury Park Manor versus Miyoshia or Miyoshia Bap. Now I gotta go through and check everybody's numbers.
Cameron Miller on behalf of, along with Representative Danbury Park.
Sir? Sheet one. Okay. All right. Plaintiff or defendant is not here. The court did receive a message that she had a serious medical issue and was at the hospital. Clerks asked for verification. We've not received any verification. How would you wish to proceed?
Your Honor, very briefly, police Bell's sons came into the office at some point in time to fill out her redocumentation. They were asked if they had a power of attorney so they could do so. They said no. The management offered to go to her apartment to fill it out. They said, oh, she's not there now. Last time we had court, she appeared by Zoom. If you recall, the sons appeared to be basically telling mom exactly what to say. We're supposed to be here. We don't believe that she lives in the apartment. We don't believe she's lived in the apartment for a while. We believe that this is just a sham so that the sons can continue to stay.
So how would you like to proceed?
They should enter a default and we'll send in.
Raise your right hand to be sworn. Solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
So affirmed.
What is your basis for determination in this case?
He failed to recertify work and offered to go to the apartment and to help her do it. They declined that. Still, this started last year, asking to recertify.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that is by default for possession.
Thank you.
No redemption amount, writ to issue in 10 days. Court calls case of Peninsula Place versus Tanya Jimerson.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Rebecca Austin for plaintiff.
I am so happy to see you. I probably shouldn't say that, right? Oh, I really am, because I know her math is good.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Beautiful. She's in Zoom. All right, Ms. Jimerson, this is your motion.
How you doing? Yes.
I'm doing. All right, this is your motion to set this judgment aside.
Yes.
All right, what's the basis of setting it aside?
So I know on Wednesday I gave her 800 and I talked to her yesterday. Got in a mailbox key, so I know talking to her yesterday. But she told me that I only owe $2 something for May's rent. And she said that I have that like she said that she'll be able to give me to the end of the month to get that paid off. But also I do have to worry about this month's rent. But I'll be able to have 500 next week to give her, and then the week after that. So
Okay, let me ask this. How much does she owe?
Your Honor, she did make a payment of $800, which and she's right. She paid $800, which brought down her May balance to $235.42. Now June rent. So she's up to $1,626.66. That
$1,626.60.
that includes the court costs of $177.72. Your and we were here, I think, a week or two ago on this, and you told her to go see Holly. She did go see Holly, and we want to work with her. I was hoping she would be here so we could kind of work something out. But if she's going to pay more, I'm happy to take another adjournment to see if she can get her all caught up by the end of the month. But she's right. June rent has come due since.
You hear that, Mr. Emerson?
yes, I do.
Okay, you think you can get this done?
Yes, I'm planning on doing it. So yes.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna adjourn this to June 26, 2026 at 2 p.m. Okay, how much do you think you can get paid between now and then?
So I know next Friday I'll be able to have 500, and then like I said, in the week after that, exactly 500 too. I should be able to.
Okay. So you'll be able to get 1,000, and then we're gonna have to figure out how to get the rest, basically.
Yes.
So get that part done, and let's see what we can come up with. They're willing to work with you, so don't blow that opportunity, okay?
Okay, I appreciate it.
All right, you take care. Have a good weekend.
Yes, you too.
Peninsula Place versus Bria Fisher.
Rebecca Austin for plaintiff, Your Honor.
Bria Fisher. Not here. If you'd like to take a call, please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
Your Honor, there's rent to retain in this case of $2,599.94, court costs of $177.72 for a total judgment of $2,777.66. I request a writ date of 6/22/26.
Judgment to the plaintiff by default for possession, redemption amount, any amount requested with it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Peninsula Place versus Miller.
Rebecca Austin for plaintiff, Your Honor.
Anthony Miller. That's you? You better come on up. Were you gonna sit back there? You want, I'll let you, I'll yell. No, I can do that. Should have called you up after that one case, and I could have yelled aloud. All right. Your name?
Anthony Miller.
All right. And what do you have here, Molly?
Just do rent, Your Honor, 1,023.74, cost of 177.72 for a total of $1,301.46.
All right, young man, how are you gonna get that paid?
I was gonna pay the rest by 17th when I get paid. I paid most of the rent last month and I was only due $396.65.
And then June clicked in, and that's where you are.
Plus the court fees. So
Yeah. So you're gonna have all of this paid by the 17th?
yes, sir.
Really? I should believe you. Okay.
Actually,
All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. Rather than take a judgment with that, I'm just gonna adjourn you out to the 26th, 2026 at 2 p.m. You get everything paid and everything, they'll dismiss your case.
Okay.
But you got to make sure everything is paid off. Got it?
Okay.
If it's dismissed, I don't need to see you.
All right. Yeah.
You got what? What? Are you nervous?
Nah, a little bit. Yeah.
Why? What did we do to you?
None.
Did somebody say something to you?
No.
Was it Alan? Oh, all right. Never mind. We'll see you in a couple weeks, maybe.
Sounds good.
All right, get it done. I know it was you. People don't get nervous. See. Peninsula Place versus Demarius Watt.
Rebecca Austin for plaintiff, Your Honor.
Mr. Watkins, can you unmute for me?
Oh, Demarius
got
Watkins,
it.
sir.
Thank you. All right. How much is he owing?
PS Your Honor, 1,692.39, court cost of 177.72 for a total of 1870.11. Last week, Mr. Watkins indicated he was going to be applying for rental assistance.
Yeah. So you did an SER?
I did, but I don't have the information. I end up getting paid because I got new employment. So I got my first check today, which I'll be able to make a payment of $1,100, and I can just pay the remainder, and then I get my check in the next 2 weeks.
Okay. So you're going to pay $1,100 today?
Yes, sir.
And then you say in 2 weeks, say by the 26th, you'll be able to get the balance?
Yes, sir.
Can you pay that early in the day? That balance? Can you get that paid early in the day on the 26th?
Yeah, I'll be able to do that.
All right. Get that paid as early as you can, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjourn you out to June 26, 2026 at 2. And if you get that second payment into them and counsel knows it and everything's all set, then they'll be able to dismiss your case. Otherwise, you got to show up again.
Okay.
Fair enough?
That's fair.
All right. June
Thank you.
26, 2 p.m. You're welcome, sir. Have a great weekend.
You also.
Your Honor,
Minister-
I'm here.
What?
My name is Zaria Fisher. You called my case, but I couldn't unmute myself.
Oh.
No.
Okay. Sir, hold on. We got to find your file. Peninsula Place versus Lauren Goodwin.
Rebecca Austin for plaintiff, Your Honor.
Hello.
Okay, there she is. Hello. All right. What is plaintiff's claim in this case?
Your Honor, there's past due rent in the amount of $1,134.47, court cost of $177.72 for a total of $1312.19.
13/12/19. All right, ma'am. Goodwin,
Yes.
how are we going to get that paid?
So I currently have been trying to get help. I went recently yesterday. It just took me a little bit to get in contact with them. I've been in contact with Michigan Ability Partners, and I also just made a payment this past week. So they said I should have an answer about everything by this upcoming Wednesday.
By when?
This upcoming Wednesday of like this upcoming week.
Okay. And you said you made a payment when?
I can't remember the particular date, but I want to say last week.
Okay, so how much did you pay? You know?
300.
Okay, that actually makes sense.
I do show that, Your Honor. I paid on the 8th.
All right. Okay, so Michigan Ability Partners, it seems to me, probably isn't going to have funding until July 1st, based upon what I'm hearing. I don't know that for sure. Haven't got to.
I'm not sure. When I first got in contact with them, they told me they wouldn't have funding until July 1st. So I kind of was going to accept my fate and try to figure it out until then. But then, like within the last couple of days, I recently got a call and they called me saying that they have a spot for me, and I've been figuring all of this out currently, as of yesterday.
They called and said they had a spot for you.
In those words. And then I filled out information yesterday.
All right, Ms. Goodwin. Are you going to be able to pay anything between now and the 26th?
Yes.
How much?
I cannot pinpoint, but I'm still in school and I get a refund check, so it should be a decent amount. I'm just being honest.
No, I got you. Where are you in school?
Well, I go to Eastern, but currently I'm taking classes at WCC so I can graduate sooner.
No, I got you. I wasn't checking
Oh no, I didn't take it like that.
I wasn't the police. I'm just asking.
No, I didn't take it like that. No, I was just.
What are you going to grow up to be?
Hopefully a social worker, something of the sort.
A social worker? Great, like lawyers. We don't have enough of those. All right. Okay, I'm sorry. Social work's a great thing, and my father was one. So I'm going to adjourn you out to the 26th.
Okay.
Get what you can get paid in. I'm not gonna. I understand what you're saying about your refund, but I don't rely on refund checks because I don't know what the schools do with that money. They just hold it from the still they screen.
Okay.
Okay. And then we'll see exactly where we are. Michigan Ability Partners may give you some more information before then, and we'll see what we can do. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great weekend.
You too.
Peninsula Place versus Area Fisher recall.
Rebecca Austin for plaintiff, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Fisher,
Yes.
you there? Okay. They had you owing total amount of $2,777.66. Did I say?
Can I request an adjournment and I'll have it paid in full by next Friday, the 19th?
You're going to pay in full by the 19th?
Yes.
All right. Good shot to get that done. I'll adjourn it to the 26th. Okay. 2026 at 2 p.m. But I'm putting in here that you're going to pay the balance by the 19th. You got to get that done.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Stop the judgment. Set business. And we still have more for you?
I have one more.
Well, you do. Peninsula Place versus Camille Cox.
Rebecca Austin, plaintiff, Your Honor.
Hello,
Hello. What's your name?
Camille.
All right. Okay, where are we with her?
Your Honor, we have a consent judgment for possession only. There's rent retained of $1,053.71 for cost of $177.72 for judgment of $1,231.43. She's going to pay it in a payment plan. She's going to pay $300 by June 22, $500 by July 6, $431.43 by July 20, and then July rent and late fee by July 31. She reviewed and signed the judgment, Your Honor.
So all of that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
Do you have any questions regarding the judgment?
Oh, no.
All right. You think you can get this done? Ma'am, I do have to, you have 3 business days to think about this. If you believe that there's some legal reason, some confusion on your part for some misunderstanding, you'd have 3 business days to file a motion with court to set it aside. You understand that? All right. Sign off on that, guys. Thank you for working that out.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, counsel.
Your Honor, have a great weekend.
You do the same. I think I have 2 more of yours. Peninsula Place versus Hayter and Peninsula Place versus Cunningham. Those are dismissed on plaintiff's motion without prejudice. Take care. Town Center Place versus Eugene Rankins.
Good afternoon, Judge. Mark Wasbury on behalf of plaintiff.
Your name, sir?
Eugene Rankins.
All right. Where are we on this guy?
Judge, we have a proposed consent judgment. Mr. Rankins has agreed to move by July 3rd, and that's our agreement.
All right. Is that all correct, sir?
Hopefully, sir.
Pardon?
I hope so. I'm not quite sure.
Well, is that what you agreed to? That you can move by the 3rd?
Basically, I'm negligent in having my representation by my attorney. My phone was lost. Also, my veteran and I have my social worker have provided legal representation for me. And I've been negligent in contacting her and talking with her because phone was I have a cell phone. Again.
Okay, but sir, you agreed and signed a judgment to move by July 3rd?
I did.
Okay. Is that what you're intending on doing?
I do.
All right. You have any questions regarding the judgment?
So I mean, I'll be what is there in the other option do I have? Because with I don't have legal representation. I'm not representing myself. I did it only because I did not have representation in it. Right.
Sir, what is it about your movement? You're saying you needed representation?
Yes, I want to dispute the allegations. And I can't do myself.
You want to dispute the allegation?
Sure. But yeah.
So why'd you sign it?
Why did I sign it? Because
why'd you sign the form saying you'd move by the 3rd?
I thought I was obligated to do that. I've been in court 50, 60 years, so I don't understand anything to
Who have you contacted to represent you?
I talked to my social worker at the VA and he provided like representation. But my phone I don't have a cell phone, so I couldn't contact him. The phone was stolen.
So are you going back to the VA for representation?
Oh, no, so I have the attorney that I have to get the name of the attorney. When I get a cell phone, I can't contact the person.
Whatever. I just gonna get them. All right. Set this for non-jury trial June 30th, 2020 at 9 a.m. Just have it for trial. So you'll need to have your representation and any claims that you're making.
I believe counsel is outside. Go get it.
What? Whoa. Okay. What? I guess she's going to get her. She what? Yeah. Why are all these people up here? No.
Some of them.
No, no, I'm not talking to you anymore. I just go behind you who are.
Oh, this is a good moment. I wanted to.
No, it's not. But who are they?
Interns. And
Oh, more interns? Are they in law school?
Yes, you know.
Oh, God. So they're gonna do what he did today at some point?
Yes, yeah.
Really? Do they all have that small little pad that they wrote stuff down in?
I think we brought bigger pads.
So, okay, all right. Well, I'll meet you in a moment. Okay? All right. Haverhill on Clark versus Kathy Gray.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Ryan Dad for the plaintiff.
Good afternoon, counsel. Here.
No. So, Your Honor, obviously I have a lot on the docket today, and I'm trying to get through them all. I have not had an opportunity to speak with, I believe Kathy Gray's mother is here. Is that correct? Her mother just passed. Oh, well, I was.
Okay. Yeah, it was, the note was transcribed improperly.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean,
All right. So she's not here. Do you want to take a default, counsel?
yes, Your Honor. At this point, plaintiff moves for a default judgment for possession. Rent to retain is $2,609.20. Attorney fees and costs in the amount of 170 cents for a total redemptive amount of $2,779.20. We're requesting a writ to issue on June 22nd, 2026. No money judgment is entered. To my knowledge, the defendant is not a minor, incapacitated, or in the military.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that is by default for possession. Redemption amount is in the amount requested with a writ issue in 10 days. If you understand that now. Court calls the case of Haverhill on Clark versus, is it Maronia Leaper? What's your name? Say Leaper. Hands out of your pockets. All right. How much is owing on this one?
Here, and we have not gone anywhere. I'm trying to just explain the ledger with the defendant. I believe his parents were here. It didn't really get too far, Your Honor. There's a little bit of hostility towards myself and my client, so just want them to have their day before.
All right. What's the problem?
I have
So-
no problem.
Pardon?
I have no problem.
Okay, so well, how much is owing at this point?
Of $6,476.14. 170 of that is attorney fees and costs. $6,306.14 is rent to retain. And so I explained to the defendant that this includes June's rent. There were some questions about utilities. The utilities that were in question were just, it's just a small amount. If, let's just say we were to reconcile, my question was, how does he plan on paying the balance? And I didn't really get too far with that.
Are you disputing this balance?
Yes.
Okay. What are you disputing in the balance?
I'm just gonna pen the difference.
I'll tell you what, I'm not even gonna go there because I don't know what's going on here. I'm just gonna set it for non-jury trial, June 30th, 2026, 9 a.m. in person. Bring any complaints or any you have, sir, and you'll have your chance at the trial.
At what time, Your Honor?
9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Court calls. Court calls the case of Haverhill on Clark versus Charnina Wright.
Your Honor, that is going to be, running it out for the plaintiff. This is a dismissal without prejudice that I will be submitting.
Oh, she's in Zoom. Where is she? For sealing? Oh, we see her sealing. Miss Wright? Nice sealing. Miss Wright, okay. I'm going to dismiss this case on plaintiff's motion. Can you send her a message so that when she comes back to her computer, she'll see that we dismissed them? Thank you. Oh, she left. Like you. Haverhill on Clark versus Konakia Woods. What is it? Just wanted to yell at me.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Ronnie Haddad for the plaintiff.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I'm on behalf of Woods.
I know. I hear it. I know, but Shouldn't you be doing something security? What is that? I don't feel safe.
Should we all?
No, I don't know what we're supposed to do. Alan's supposed to cover me. No, anyway. Go ahead.
We just filed an appearance for Miss Woods about 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Woods has a 7-day notice to quit. And Your Honor, it appears that all of the Haverhill notices to quit are 7-day, shouldn't have been 30 because they're a light tech property.
So, Your Honor, I'm gonna object to that. She's saying all of the Haverhill cases. She's representing 2 defendants here. She cannot represent the rest of the defendants.
I'm just letting the court know. I did review every one of the Haverhill cases. But I am just representing Ms. Woods right now.
So essentially, this is a CARES Act argument, Your Honor, which concerns me because this is essentially a waste of, this representation of counsel today. If they're gonna go by the CARES Act, they've availed themselves to the courts, they have legal aid, they're representing them. We can resolve the case today, but instead they're opting to go for a CARES Act defense only for us to refile. I don't think that's very beneficial to their client. We're just gonna have to file again, and that's gonna result in some type of a judgment.
I think that if that happens, they're entitled to their court cost on both filings.
Agreed.
So I mean, yeah, well, I may agree with you. The law may be one thing, court's interpretation. I don't interpret it, and I'm not bound by the circuit court's interpretation of how they view the CARES Act because this court views it very differently in terms of how it's applied. But so what do you want me to do?
Well, Your Honor, we intend to file a motion to dismiss for Ms. Woods. I don't know when the court would like to hear it, or if the court would like to.
$572, right?
Well, she disputes the amount of the ledger as well because Haverhill is having a lot of problems with their ledgers right now. I can speak for about a dozen tenants who have had.
All right, how soon? How soon are you going to have your motion?
We could file it within a week, Your Honor.
All right. Have a motion to dismiss that filed by the 22nd. You can file a response if you want. I'll hear it on June 30th, 2026 a.m. And that way, to the extent you believe that you need another 30-day, you can send it now and you'll be halfway through by the time you get to the motion.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor.
Court calls the case of Haverhill and Clark versus Tracy Roberts.
That's Ron, you had actually planned. If we could just pass on this one because we were close to a resolution, we were just interrupted because we had to run in here. Facilitating a condition.
Did you? Hello. What's your name?
Tracy Robertson.
Okay. Counsel, approach brief.
I'm sorry, Your Honor?
Can you want to approach?
Yeah,
Counsel, and then he'll talk to you some more, okay? Haverhill on Clark versus Shanna Lee Smith.
Running down for the plaintiff.
I am bound to determine to have everybody home for dinner. Everybody's 8 o'clock meal. Court calls case of Arbor Woods versus Shakori Davis.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Rachel Dornbush, Powlett's Law, P 78301 on behalf of the plaintiff. Your Honor, I think she's been dialing.
She is.
Corey Davis.
Okay, hello, Miss Davis. All right, where are we on this
Hello,
case?
Judge Simpson.
Your Honor, this was a date and time for defendant's motion to stay the eviction. And I think maybe to set aside the default judgment that was entered. Your Honor, this was entered on May 22nd for $7,510.23. At present, Your Honor, the balance due to Arbor Woods is $9,336.95. Your Honor, I would just note for the record that defendant's motion doesn't state any reasons why the judgment should be set aside. There is no good cause for her failure to appear stated. There is no meritorious defense to the underlying action stated. I will, though, note, it is my understanding that there is $1,700 that was paid into escrow. I'd also point out, Your Honor, that defendant's motion was not timely filed. And so for those reasons, I'd request that the motion be denied.
Miss Davis, anything you want to tell the court?
Okay, yes, I had spoke to the attorney and let her know on the way to court that day. I even called the court from the hospital. I got into an accident and totaled my car. I do have money in the escrow. I was told that I couldn't do like proportion. I have $6,000 altogether with the money that y'all have at the court, and then the SCR, they were going to pay the $3,000 to Friends Indeed because now rent has hit again, and I know that it's more from the judgment amount. So I have an appointment with them on Tuesday to go in person. But if they will accept the money that I have that's in the court and the money that I have right now, I would give it to Arbor Woods. But they were saying they couldn't accept partial.
Miss Davis.
Yes.
How much money do you currently have?
It is $6,200, including what put up at the court.
And Your Honor, sorry, Your Honor, I just wanted to state that Ms. Davis did contact me on May 15th regarding the accident. I notified the court. The court adjourned the matter from the 15th. So we did not take a judgment on the day that she notified our office and I believe the court and Arbor Woods of her accident. It was adjourned to May 22nd. She did not appear on May 22nd either. The judgment entered at that time. Your Honor, my client did not say they wouldn't take her partial payment. They said the partial payment wouldn't stop the writ from proceeding. And the issue, of course, that I have, Your Honor, is at the time of the hearing on May 15th, Ms. Davis had notified me that she had received her hardship loan that she had previously notified the court of. On May 8th, she had notified the court that she was awaiting a hardship loan and that she expected to have that hardship loan received and payment made to Arbor Woods on or before May 15th. On May 15th, she notified me that she had received the hardship loan and was preparing to deposit it, and that's when she had the accident. But since then, that payment wasn't made, and it wouldn't have been sufficient. I don't know. I don't know how much the loan was for, Your Honor. But in any event, the amounts that Ms. Davis has indicated today that she has is insufficient to cure the balance.
Right. Give me the current balance again, Ms. Dornbush.
$9,336.95.
All right. And Ms. Davis, you're telling me you have 5,200?
62. And the judgment was,
Hold on.
She said I was like $1,000 away from the judgment amount, Judge Simpson.
Davis?
Yes.
Not including the money that's in court escrow, how much money do you have?
Without the money in escrow, I have $4,500 on me right now.
3,500. That's what I was trying to figure out.
45.
So, Your Honor, I think the 6,200 is 4,500 plus the 1,700. That's an escrow.
Thank you. All right. And that would, okay. So, Ms. Davis, let me ask you this. if you pay that, how are you gonna pay the, basically,
3,000.
3,000 that's still owed?
Friends, indeed, I did the packet. I got the referral from them, and I have to give Harborwoods everything that I have in order for them to pay the 3,000 remaining balance. It cannot be over 3,000. So I have to give Harborwoods exactly.
Okay. All right. I see what she's doing. So I have a note, Ms. Hirsch, that Friends Indeed referral was made on 6/2. You met with them, is that right, Ms. Davis?
Yes, I go in person on Tuesday morning.
Okay.
So they have approved it or they have not?
They haven't, because the problem becomes that the way these agencies are operating, they don't really do anything till she's close or has gotten to that line. So they don't know that she has, if she has that other monies, that they haven't.
Judge Simpson, they know, but they told me to stop the writ first, give them the money, and come to my meeting on Tuesday.
Okay. All right. Okay. You have a meeting this Tuesday?
Yes, sir. That's why I brought the money to escrow. I have the money on me, and they told me to give what I had, get it to 3,000.
Miss Davis, Miss Davis, I hear you. I hear you. But the plaintiff's got to have some guarantee that they're going to get funds while you're going through this process. So that $4,500.
If they'll accept the 4,500, I could take it to them today.
Your Honor, my client will take the partial payment. As I indicated to the court, they let Ms. Davis know that the partial payment wouldn't stop the writ. They weren't rejecting the payment. They wouldn't stop their process because it wasn't payment in full.
So Ms. Davis, you got $4,500, right?
Yes, Judge Simpson.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to tell you to do. You need to bring the $4,500 down to the court and put it in escrow by Monday.
Okay.
That's the 15th, right? So you got to put 4,500 in court escrow by Monday, the 15th.
Okay.
You're going to have your appointment on Tuesday. You need to let them know that we need an answer by the 26th as to whether or not they're going to pay the additional amount. They can check with the court. We will verify with the court that the money's there. But if they don't give that verification, I'm issuing the writ on the 26th.
Okay.
And Your Honor, if the 4,500 is not deposited with the court on Monday, will the motion
Then you can and put that down. And if you don't put the 45 in by close of business on Monday, I'm issuing the writ on Tuesday morning.
Okay.
You understand where we are?
Yes.
I'll adjourn this matter then to 6/26/2026 at 3 p.m. Thank you. Harborwoods versus Lakeisha Sanders. Hello.
Simpson.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I don't know yet. I think I'm okay. All right. Where are we on her case?
We've got a total due, Your Honor, $3,376.74. Ms. Sanders had indicated her intent to pay $800. I don't know if that was today, and I just wanted to defer to her if she did make that payment.
Payment?
I did. This is my receipt, and my ledger states that my balance is $2,500.
So how much?
$2,500. She doesn't have an updated ledger apparently.
And that's about right. That's fine. Yeah. I got you.
I made $884.74 payment on Wednesday.
Okay. So how are we going to get the rest? How are we going to get the rest of this paid?
I should be able to have it 2,000 paid by the 26th.
You have 2,000 on the 26th?
Mm-hmm.
Can you pay that early in the day?
Yeah, I should have it before, before like court time. Yeah, it'll be paid to them probably on the evening, on Thursday.
Got it. So if you do that, then how are you gonna pay the balance off? Well, that's about 500
It's 500.
plus, okay. You don't have a plan for that yet.
I mean, I may have it all paid by then. I just know for sure I can say 2,000 before the 26th. But it may all be taken care of before then.
All right. I'm gonna give her a chance because otherwise she'll yell at me.
I haven't.
No.
You always say that to me, just
what?
Always.
Hey.
It's
like PTSD every time you walk up.
I always but I have a track record of taking care of what I.
No, I know. We just all have to go through the pain while you do it.
I know.
Okay.
That's why I was I was calm. I was quiet. I didn't say nothing.
And quiet, you may be. The whole calmness thing wasn't exuding from you as you walked up.
Okay.
Yeah, right. I'm that 2,000 paid. I will adjourn this out to June 26, 2026 at 3 p.m.
Thank you.
All right. You do the same. See, even she was mean. Bye. Court does call the case of Barbara Woods versus Shanice Alexander.
Yes, I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll need a camera. Where are we on her case?
With costs, Your Honor, $3,239.55.
I'm sorry, give me that again, please.
$32, $39, and 55 cents.
All right. She has applied for assistance. Have you gotten anything back from your SER?
I have not yet.
All right. And how are you intending on trying to get this paid?
So if the assistant doesn't work out, then I did submit a payment plan proposal to the manager earlier this week. They asked me to write it and submit it via email. I did that. They have not gotten back to me.
Okay, that's all right. So how many people are in your household?
Just me.
Okay, just so you know, if your SER is approved, that's only going to be about $410.
Oh, they did not tell me that.
Yeah, I'm sure they did. Yeah. Okay, just so that you're aware. All right, Ms. Dornbush, you were saying?
Yes, Your Honor. Just to clarify, Arbor Woods did send me over the proposal. They haven't given me approval of it yet. I did have a question though for Ms. Alexander on her proposal. Ms. Alexander, did you intend to pay your ongoing rent in addition to the amounts you listed in here, or your payments would go towards your rent and then some towards the arrears, if that makes sense?
I kind of get what you're saying. Yes, like it will be applied to the total balance until it is decreased.
Gotcha. Okay, so you would not be making your separate rent payments as due with the additional payments going towards the arrears. Just the overall amount would be applied towards the balance. Okay, Your Honor, I'll have to pass that on to my client.
All right.
I don't
So
have.
she's got her SER still pending, but at least she also can put that in the context of what it will be. So I'll adjourn this out to June 26, 2026 at 3 p.m. Okay?
Thank you.
And don't get through to you, ma'am. And keep working on that payment plan issue, and then we'll see where we are. All right?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Arbor Woods versus Shatan Campbell and Deanne Taylor or Diane.
Hello.
Campbell's into them. Oh, there you are. Hello. Ms. Campbell, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. All right. I didn't know if you could hear me. All right. Where are we?
With costs, Your Honor, it's $3,114.79.
All
Can you
right.
repeat
Ms.
that,
Campbell,
please?
how are you intending on getting that paid?
I would like to adjourn this to June 26th and have it paid by then.
And you'll have what?
I will have the whole thing paid by June 26th.
Okay, I'm gonna put in here the balance. I had to actually treat this because of what happened as the first hearing. So the balance by the 26th, I'll adjourn this June 26, 2026 at 3 p.m.
3 p.m. you said?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Another thing, Diane, she's no longer with us. She passed away.
Yes, I have a file. I have that noted in the file, ma'am.
And Your Honor, if I may, did Ms. Campbell, did you end up making the $1,500 payment you had indicated you were gonna make? My ledger is a few days old, Your Honor, so it may not be updated.
No, I have not. I'm still waiting for it in the mail.
Okay, and then, Your Honor, Ms. Campbell was gonna drop off the death certificate for Ms. Taylor. Were you able to do that?
No, I have not. Her children have not received the death certificate yet.
Understood. Okay, thank you.
Got it. All right. Thank you. Arbor Woods versus Latanya Ingram. Latanya Ingram, not checked in. I don't think I've sworn you in today.
Nope.
Did you solemnly swear or affirm testimony you're about to give will be the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do. For the record, Your Honor, Rachel Dornbush, Palace Law, on behalf of the plaintiff. And Your Honor, there is rent to retain of $3,800.08, costs of $188 for a total due of $3,988.08. We ask for a default possession only judgment with writ to issue after 10 days.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that's by default for possession, redemption amount, any amount requested, writ to issue 10 days. Arbor Woods versus Shakari Lee and Rakia Page. Thank you. I thought I saw her. Where is she? Miss Lee? Did she drop? I know I saw
No,
her.
I'm here.
Where? Oh, there she is.
Can you
She's
hear me?
down. Yes, we can hear you, Miss Lee.
Okay.
Okay. What is plaintiff's claim in this?
With costs, Your Honor, $3,478.42.
All right. And how are you going to get that paid, Miss Lee?
So I plan to make a $500 payment today or this weekend, whenever I can get time to go and make a money order, but before Monday. And then I did apply for a Hawk, and they told me to give them a call back once I have the balance under $3,000.
Okay, so that's what you're trying to shoot for. Get the 500 in. That'll put you under the 300 or under 3,000.
Right, exactly.
I'm just going to let you know their funding is. I give people a shot to do it, but their funding is very limited.
That's okay.
Okay,
And
and
if
I
the
think-
plaintiff is willing to do like a payment plan, I'm willing to do that as well.
Okay, here's what I'll do. Let you try to work on that. June 26, 2026, 3 p.m. Okay, get the 500 in, contact Hawk, and also keep in communication with the plaintiff and see what could work out. Because like I said, the funding's limited. So it may be your
Okay.
best effort to try to head that direction initially, okay?
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you. Northville Crossing versus James Owen II.
Rachel Dornbush, Palace Law, on behalf of the plaintiff, Your Honor. This is plaintiff's motion, I believe, Your Honor. Bear
Yes,
with
it
me
is.
a moment. Yes, this is plaintiff's motion for disposition of the manufactured home. And Your Honor, the court records would reflect that we entered a default judgment on July 18th, 2025. requiring payment of $1,871.14 on or before July 28th. That amount was not paid, Your Honor. Plaintiff has, through counsel, and I believe on their own attempts, attempted to communicate with the defendant regarding disposition of the home and has been unsuccessful. And based on that and the reasons stated in our motion, we would request entry of an order awarding title to the home to Northville Crossing. Your Honor, the rental balance due and owing at present is $11,700.49.
Got it. All right, hearing no objection, and based upon the elocution, the court will grant the defendant or the plaintiff motion, and I am signing copy of the order submitted.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You. Northville Crossing versus Rebecca White.
Your Honor, I do not believe that Ms. White is present. She had contacted me shortly before court to indicate that she was unable to appear today. Nonetheless, Your Honor, my client did send me terms for a proposed payment arrangement. If we could adjourn this matter to June 26th, I can go ahead and get that prepared and signed by Ms. White. I will let her know that she would need to appear to put it on the record at that time, but we should have it finalized before then.
All right, June 26, 2026, 3 p.m.
Thank you.
Scio Farms versus Rosalind Banks. Rosalind Banks? Oh, is it? Okay. So, hello, Ms. Banks.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
How are you?
That's highly favored and visiting the court of J. Cedric.
Thank you. All right. And are we at the same spot on this case?
We are.
Your Honor, Ms. Banks did drop off the $600 payment, but it wasn't in the time frame that was stated when we were in court. And so because of that, another late fee charged to Ms. Banks' account. Taking into account that $600 payment, she would then still have a balance of $34.15 on the account.
The tenant was already behind on rent and facing eviction. After making an $800 payment, she appeared before the court asking for another chance. The landlord confirmed they were willing to work with her and give her time to catch up on the balance. Judge McNally listened carefully as she explained her plan to make more payments over the next few weeks. But the judge wanted to know one thing. Could she actually follow through? After hearing both sides, the judge decided not to issue an immediate eviction order. Instead, he gave her extra time and scheduled another hearing. Then came the warning. They're willing to work with you, so don't blow that opportunity. The message was simple. The court could give her time. The landlord could offer flexibility. But in the end, it was up to her to make the payments and keep her promise. For this tenant, it wasn't just about rent anymore. It was about proving she deserved one final chance before losing her home.